Welcome everyone to Didi's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make 4 easy French toast recipes. Starting off with the regular French toast, the one we all know and love. What do we need for that? We'll need some regular white bread, can be any bread really, whatever you prefer. We've got some cinnamon and we have 3 eggs over here and some butter in the pan. That's about it. You don't need more than that. It's pretty simple. Okay, now that I whisked the eggs, all I'm going to do now is just put some cinnamon in there, just for that extra nice flavor, just like that. I love cinnamon, so I'm going to put in quite a lot, and then we're just going to mix it again. It smells amazing. I love cinnamon, guys. It reminds me of Christmas. Now we're just going to spread the butter into our pan. Just like that. Get that all over the pan. Very nice, it melts pretty quick. This is gonna melt, don't worry about it. Otherwise we can just do it like that. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take our white bread, just put it into the bowl, dip it in there. I don't want to get my hands too dirty, so I'm just gonna use a fork for that. Dip it in, dip it in, dip it in, flip it around like that. You can see it already looks pretty nice. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put it into the pan. Very simple. Just like that. Don't turn it around, don't do anything. Let it rest there for a minute or two, then you can flip it. It's been a rough 2 minutes now, about 2 minutes, and we're gonna take our French toast with the spatula and put it onto our plate with a paper towel on it, so it's not too greasy, like that. Now we're just gonna take our third slice, since there's still some egg left, like that. These two smell really good. I love the smell of cinnamon. It always reminds me of Christmas. Best time of the year. There we go. And now we're just gonna put it in again. Just like that. Okay, last slice in the pan. Just gotta get him out. Voila! Just like that, easy peasy. And just like that, we have it. Regular French toast, super easy, not much to it, very, very simple. And yeah, it's a bit sweet because of the cinnamon, but if you're not much of a sweet tooth, you might like the second recipe. Recipe number 2. This one is a Japanese garlic French toast. I know, sounds amazing. It's pretty creative, pretty cool. And if you're not much of a sweet tooth, this might just be for you. So I'm gonna make my own garlic butter. Of course you can buy garlic butter in the store. We don't have them. So we're just gonna take some fresh garlic and put it into a bowl with butter. This is around 1 teaspoon of butter. That's enough. And then we're just gonna mix that up. Okay, now all I've done is I cut up some fresh parsley, put it in there. You can put in any kind of herbs you like, to be honest. It doesn't really matter, whatever you like. Now we're just gonna spread the butter onto the bread, just like that. Spread it up there very nicely. It smells very strong. Personally, I love garlic, so for me this is definitely a win. Just like that, spread it on, spread it on, spread it on. Now what we're gonna do is, this is the interesting part, we're gonna take our bread, take our knife, and chop them into 4 equally slices. Number 1, number 2, and number 4. Just like that. Now that we have all 4 pieces onto the spatula, we're gonna put it into the pan. Since this already has garlic butter on it, we don't really have to add any butter to it. We don't need that. We're just gonna let it heat up for about a minute or 2, gonna flip it and then flip it again. And just like that, they're in the pan for about 2 minutes now. Flip them twice and these look beautiful. They smell very intense like garlic, which I absolutely love. So now it's about time to get them off, just like that. Put them on here. You can see both sides, just like that. Very nice. You can flip them again, just like that. Bam, bam, and bam. Recipe number 3. So this one is a very sweet Nutella French toast roll. They're beautiful, they're amazing, and now I'm going to show you how to make them. It's pretty simple. What do we need for that first? Okay, so first off, we'll use 1 egg. We'll use some vanilla sugar, some bananas, some strawberry, a bit of Nutella, and of course our bread, because it's French toast, right? Very simple. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna cut off the edges of the bread. Make sure to not waste any bread, like that. Okay. Some people actually don't like the edges of the bread, which I found weird. I actually like them. But yeah, some people cut them off, so this isn't the weirdest thing for some. Then we're gonna take slice number 2, do the exact same. Like that, and just like that. I'm gonna separate these because we don't need that. Now we're gonna take our rolling bin and just roll the bread so it's a bit more flat. That's what we need for this recipe. Okay, like that, so it's flat. Number 2. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. That is enough. So here you can see they're flat now. Now we're gonna take just a teaspoon of Nutella. You don't need too much of it because we're gonna roll these bad boys. So what we're gonna do is take just a bit of Nutella, not too much. This is more than enough. Like that. Put it on to the bread, spread it a bit. That. Alrighty. Now what we're gonna do is that we took the Nutella. We are gonna take some strawberry for this one. Some strawberry. We cut them in slices. You can cut them how you want them. We don't want them to be too chunky, so we decided to cut them into some nice slices. Not too much, or else you can't roll them up like that. Now what we're gonna do is carefully roll them like that. Very careful, like a baby. There we go. Look at that. That looks amazing. Now we're gonna do the same with banana. Again, very simple. Take the tablespoon of Nutella like that. Put it onto a square like that. Don't worry about getting your hands a bit messy. It's just Nutella. Nutella's not gonna bite you, right? Nutella's delicious, so that's okay if it's on your hands. We don't mind that at all. There we go. Just make sure that your hands are clean, otherwise we would mind. All right. Like that, no problem. Spread it nicely. Now we're gonna take some banana. Gonna put it onto our squares again. Just like that. Boom. Very easy. I love bananas. Gonna make sure we get all of them. And again, roll them. Just like that. Might be too much banana. Okay. Because you need to be able to clap them like that. Now that my hands are clean again, we are going to take some vanilla sugar and we're gonna put it into our egg. Just a bit, not too much, because the Nutella is already very sweet. Like that, that's more than enough, right? Just for that extra nice flavor. Just mix it up a bit. You can already hear the butter in the pan. Very nice, that's what we wanted. Like that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we are going to dunk our Nutella rolls in there. We're gonna let that rest now. Okay, now we're gonna dunk it in here. Very simple. And then we are going to put that into the pan. Now number 2. This one's the one with the strawberries. Of course you can make more. There we go. Put them in there. Put up the heat a bit. And then we are going to flip them a few times. Let them be there for about a minute or 2 and they are ready. Okay, it's been about like 30 seconds now. That's already enough. We got the heat up quite nice, so this is enough. Don't let the butter get too brown. So they are ready to go now. We can turn this off and that's pretty much it. It's very simple. Okay, it's been about like 30 seconds now. That's already enough. We got the heat up quite nice, so this is enough. Don't let the butter get too brown. So they are ready to go. And just like that, we have it on the plate. Now what I did is I put some cinnamon with some sugar, mix it up. We're gonna take just a spoon and just sprinkle it on there a bit. It's gonna stick to it because of the heat, and that gives it that nice cinnamon flavor that you want on your French toast. Like that. Very nice. And just like that, that was recipe number 3. Recipe number 4, the last recipe of this video, a very special one that I evolved myself a bit here and there, my extra touch to it, so it's my Didi's French toast. So what do we need for that? Again, we need white bread, as for all these recipes, very simple. I use a small bag of crisps, can be any kind really, some ham and some shredded mozzarella, and of course 2 eggs. Now what am I gonna do? First we're gonna take the crisps, put them into our bag over here, just like that. Now we're gonna seal it. Gonna take our rolling bin, just crush them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my slice of white bread, we're gonna put in on the ham, just like that. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay, now we're gonna take some mozzarella cheese, some shredded cheese. Not too much, just a bit. Just like that. Just a bit. Okay, just a bit more, not too much. Don't want it to fall off. Okay, that is enough. Now we're gonna clap it. This could be a regular sandwich, right? Here comes the twist. Now we're gonna dunk it into our egg, like that. Dunk it in. Okay. Okay, so now that we have the bread into our crisps, like that, make sure that it gets all over it. We've got some butter in a pan again, which we are going to kind of deep fry them, both sides. We're gonna put it into our pan, just like that. It's gonna become very crispy, very nice. The cheese is gonna melt. You have the ham flavor. It's gonna taste amazing. I love crisps, so we've got the crisps on the outside of the bread, making it crispy. We're gonna flip that in a few seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. We're gonna flip it, and then you'll see how amazing this sandwich is. And just like that, we have our bad boy in the pan, fried. It looks amazing. It has that golden touch to it. Very, very nice. Now we're just gonna put it onto our plate, like that. And we're gonna, of course, cut it the sandwich style, like that. You can see how crispy it is here. Very nice. I'm just gonna cut it up. You'll see the cheese oozing out, just like that. Very nice. There you can see the cheese, the ham. And just like that, we have our French toast. 4 different recipes on a plate. All of these look amazing. One is with the crisp, the ham, the cheese. The other one is a regular one with a bit of cinnamon. The Japanese garlic one in stripes. And of course, the fruity Nutella rolls. And just like that, we have all the French toast. looks amazing. Please subscribe, the red button, click on it, it's for free. You'll support the channel, I'll appreciate it. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Share this video with your friends, family, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.